That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, 'cause I can't wait.
I've got a couple from One Extra listeners who couldn't make it here. Well, didn't get tickets, to be quite honest. Cy in Kent wants to know if there is any beat that you wish you'd produced, that some other producer produced.
Yeah, the Benjamins, The Way Y'all Are. I don't know.
What's your all-time favourite?
Just beat of all time? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe the Benjamins. Yeah, probably Benjamins. That's like the best hip-hop beat of all time and stuff. Yeah, the Benjamins.
East Coast, though. Of course, from an East Coast perspective, yeah?
No, I'm worldwide, though, so.
And I wonder if you know what it means to find your dreams. And I've been waiting on this my whole life.
Okay, you're always championing new artists. What do you think makes a good artist? That's from Angel in Leeds.
What makes a good artist? Okay,
I would say Angel means an aspiring artist, like a good up-and-coming artist. What would you look for in an artist?
Well, I think it's good to have that look, but whatever look it is, you have to play off of what your look is to the fullest. So if you look like a nerd, you have to be like, okay, I'm a nerd, and I'm the most powerful nerd ever, and stuff like that. I'm super nerd. If you're a gangster, you go, I'm super gangster. If you're bigger, you say black and ugly as ever, or however, you know.
I grew up with De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest and MC Solar from France, who were talking about European influences, Public Enemy, NWA. I know you have your own sound, but would you say that any of these guys influenced you?
Well, an interesting story about, Finding Forever is when Dilla passed. Actually, I met with Steven Spielberg a couple years back, and we were just talking about movies, and I told him that I felt like on Minority Report, he got everything right that he didn't on AI, because AI was kind of slow and everything, and he said that, well, that was Stanley Kubrick's last screenplay, and he wanted to, make the movie exactly the way Stanley would have did it, so places he would have cut, he left it longer. And, when I made Finding Forever, when I chopped it up, I was trying to embody what I thought what Jay Dilla would have did. So if you listen to The People and listen to that whole album, Break My Heart, all the different songs on there, I was trying to embody the stuff that J.D. did. So just like super influence,
Kanye, the last track that you played, Big Brother, is obviously about Jay-Z. Has he heard it? I want to know what Jay-Z thought of it. Some of the lyrics in it, they're not a diss, but they're quite strong in terms of your emotion towards him. What did he say when he heard it?
Yeah, when people get on, I'm sure like people were going to go to their computer now and just write all the bad lines. As many positive lines as there were, but bad news travels fast and it's more interesting for the bloggers and shit. But for him, it was really emotional, like for me to play that record for him. Because when I say, if you admire somebody, you should tell them people never get the flowers while they can still smell them. An idol in my eyes, a god in the game, heart of the city, Rockefeller chain, never be the same, never be another. Number one, Young Hov, also my big brother was Big's brother.
Big brother saw me at the bottom of the totem. Now I'm on the top and everybody on the scrotum. My big brother was Big's brother. Used to be Dame and Big's brother. Who was hip-hop brother, who was no ID friend, no ID my mentor. Now let the story begin. Let the story begin.
Look, I'm going to ask y'all to do me a favor, though. If y'all go online, don't quote none of the fucking lines and take... No, seriously, because you taking the Christmas presents away from the people who couldn't be here. Because how would you have felt if I just saw y'all in the hallway and was like, yo, I said this, and all the very best lines of the song. And then when you heard it's kind of like you saw the movie already. What I'm going to ask y'all to do, it's on you all, saying you all could be the one. Because it's like leaking, because certain lines are so good and certain concepts are so good, they're so special. Why don't you all in this room allow people to experience what you all experience? Let them do that too. Instead of being I told you, da-da-da. In 6 Sense, he died at the end.
I'm just wondering why you're promoting Cassie in your new video.
Oh, I put her in there.
Yeah, what's going on with you, like, promoting Cassie in your new video? Like, what's going on? Like, because she hasn't, no, do you know what, yeah? She's had her ups and downs, but she's had more downs than ups.
So did that make her bad for the video?
Not necessarily, but I'm just wondering, like, I know she's a model, gone to a singer, so I'm just wondering why you're promoting Cassie.
I don't know.
Is it because it's between
Are you asking him whether you think he should promote an artist that you don't rate? Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily.
Well, if you say why are you doing it? If you're asking the question why, it must be that you don't rate the person.
Well, you know what, yeah, Trevor, I love you, but
I'm just asking straight.
Why is she promoting her?
Because I could do that. I think I just said I just, you know, like they were asking me to do this like Nickelodeon show, you know, with this little kid and stuff, and not to compare that. And we were saying like, oh, that's corny, blah, 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 or like do a proactive commercial or something like that. And like, oh, that's corny. And then at the end of the day, I'm thinking like, but I made Big Brother, so I could like do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? Because if you truly are like, if you really are like a Neo of it, you know, and you really have it, then it's not a matter of who I stand next to, because sometimes I used to get caught up in that, and this is not to like diss Cassie at all, because I actually did buy her album and I liked some of her songs and stuff, but you know, you would think like, man, I shouldn't do this event because this is gonna be bad, or I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't stand next to this person because they're gonna look at me like that, and my perception. And I'm at that point where it's not about who I stand next to anymore. I could stand next to anybody, and at the end of the day, you know, I still make the most important albums. Period.
What's good, Kanye?
What's up?
Big inspiration, you get me? Is that the album cover on the front, just here? Like, with the bear coming out of the mouth? Is that the album cover?
Wait, I don't see what's...
There's like this picture here. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that is.
So what's the, like, story behind the album cover? Like, what was you intending on saying? Well,
I work with Murakami, Takashi Murakami, who's well known for the Rainbow Louis Vuitton print. He's one of the foremost pop artists in the world. And we worked for like 1.5 years on this project, and we've done like some animated pieces, and we've done like every single cover, merchandising. And on this one, it's like he's graduating, and he's blasting off like on the song Barry Bonds, and we say, "We out of here, baby." It's like you're graduating and you're just moving to you know, another level. But I don't want to over-explain it, because I like when people get their own meanings, because there's certain things that God sends through me that to connect with people in ways that if I explained it, then I take away that meaning that they felt from it.
I just wanted to say the line, "You could be my black Kate Moss tonight." Do you know that you're probably going to be remembered a lot more for that single line than any of the other songs you've done? Was there a particular reason you said that? Or, I mean, I love it personally, I have no disrespect. I'm just saying that's just very famous. I think it is now.
Oh yeah, I try to like have those type of killers on my singles, lines that, you know, really connect with people. It's like, you know, my fiance, she loves like Kate Moss a lot. So that was like, you know, me telling her like, "You could be my black Kate Moss tonight." It's just like if we were like going out or something, and me just giving her a compliment, saying, "Baby, you like the black Kate Moss tonight. Hey, secretary, I'm the boss tonight."
I think the prenup one's big as well. that one will be remembered.
Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a fuck what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real shit anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now